Welcome to Tai Chi, Sun Style, Part 2. Before you start Part 2, it's more of advanced moves. Make sure you're very familiar with the first 6 moves in Part 1. Make sure that you become very comfortable with that before you start the advanced moves here, okay? Again, we're going to stress breathing as we go along with the movements, but in Tai Chi you learn, normally we learn the movements first, the mechanics and all that. So you stay within move at your own pace, stay within your comfort zone. If you're under a doctor's care, make sure that the doctor says, okay, yeah, you can do Tai Chi. Let him know, or her know, that you are wanting to do Tai Chi. So always stay within your comfort zone as you're moving, whether you're a beginner or advanced. It's very important that you move at your own pace. And in Tai Chi, we do it slow, and the slower the better, which is complete opposite of, out in the work world and so forth. And so we want to warm up just like a runner doesn't just take off, that they do some, you want to warm up, let the body know that you're going to be doing Tai Chi, and so we want to loosen up the joints, and that's part of the fundamentals of Tai Chi. We want to loosen up the joints, and we have, they have the neck and the shoulders and the spine and the hips, knees, and the ankles. Okay, so we kind of, everybody likes special attention, right? So when we do the warm-up and we're doing these exercises, the difference between the exercising like you did in high school and phys ed and all that, that was just random exercise, and you weren't really thinking about anything, and primarily with the muscles. But in Tai Chi, you want to do, this is mindful exercise, mindful, because where the mind goes, formula for Tai Chi, where the mind goes, the Chi goes. Where the Chi goes, the fluids go. So there's more than just, it's more than just blood. It's, we have all kinds of fluids that are designed to help the body, lubricate the joints, and so forth, okay? So let's warm up first. Just like you did in the first section. And if you're still doing the exercises there, that's great. Do that for, if you do that every day, you'll start to, the body will start to feel better and all that too. So we're creatures of habit, so you want to do this, put this in your habits, you do something, you do every day. The same thing every day. Well, put this in there. Put this exercise, warm up, or whatever. You want to do something. We know it's stationary, and since we're confined, to the homes, you want to do something, and so why not put Tai Chi in there, and it helps in the lungs and all that too. So we want to be conscious about breathing, okay? So don't forget, we breathe in and out through the nose. So the mouth is closed in Tai Chi. Breathe in and exhale through the nose. Okay? And you'll feel that down here, okay? So we really want to stress this breathing exercise. And what is that? For the lungs, okay? And that's one of the particular organs that we know that the virus attacks. So why not build up and build up the lungs to give you like a fighting chance, you know what I mean? Or good defense. You want good defense. So we want to breathe as we did as infants. So just breathing in to the nose, exhale through the nose, mouth is closed. And it's mindful. So listen to your breathing. Now, it's like, I never thought about that. Well, listen to your breathing. That's what they always say, listen to breathing. So if you wonder what it sounds like, just take your finger and plug your ears and do the breathing. Inhale, exhale. So stick your hands in the ears. Inhale and exhale. And that's what your breathing sounds. So that's a way of listening to breathing, what your breathing sounds like. And so once you get a understanding of that, then you can listen to your breathing without sticking your fingers in your ears and all that, okay? So keep that in mind as we go along. Again, I repeat, we're going to go into these advanced moves, but make sure you're familiar with the first 6. Otherwise, you just get frustrated, and we don't want just to be fun. Don't bite off more than you can chew, okay? It's a process. It's an ongoing, as we say, we're climbing the mountain, okay? So let's loosen up. As we said on the first section, if you're not familiar with that, check that out on the warm-up, okay? So we're trying one that's called Wu Ji, or Awakening the Bubbling Well. So we'll be mindful of the bottom of our feet, okay? And so as we shift our weight to the ball of the foot, we inhale, and as we shift our weight to our heel, we exhale, okay? So you say, well, I don't see, you don't see me moving. Well, probably shouldn't, okay? So it's not this. So make sure, as you're mindful, you're just shifting to the ball of the foot and to the heel. Inhale and shift to the ball of the foot. You inhale, exhale. The back is straight and the head is level, okay? So it's not this. So if you're finding yourself doing this, correct yourself and make sure you're just moving the feet from the heel to the ball of the foot. Inhale, exhale. So that's what Chinese call that Wu Ji, or Awakening Bubbling Well, and that's where things start. Makes you mindful of your feet, okay? And so we're trying to reconnect there, so prevent what? Falling. So if we don't pay attention, we have there's a lot of falls because we somewhere along the line we lose mindfulness of the feet. I know it sounds funny, but following's not funny. So that's what this does. So if you do nothing else but Wu Ji, and you're breathing, so you're helping the lungs, and you're helping in your balance, and you're forcing your back and getting your posture and your head level, okay? So you're reprogramming, muscle memory, programming, get in there so that you stop leaning. We all in a hurry, and stop leaning. Okay, so that's Wu Ji. All right, let's loosen the neck. So we inhale. Remember, pretend you're a puppet. Marionette puppet, strings are pulling you up. Exhale. Inhale, push your chin back, and then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push your chin back. Exhale. Okay. Okay. Raise your hands. Second one for the neck. Lower the left hand. Look at your right. Inhale as you turn your head only. So this is for the neck. This is the second exercise. And then comes up. And exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Now let's loosen up the shoulders. So we're going to roll the shoulders, but not like you normally do. Normally exercise doing that. We're going to do a small circle. See how small a circle, right? So, and then as you inhale up, exhale down, sink the heel. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now roll your shoulders forward. Inhale, exhale, the heel. Inhale, exhale. You want to be mindful, make sure those shoulders don't pull you over, okay? Keep that back straight. Approximately 70% of your weight on the heel, okay? All right? Another one for the shoulders, it's called bringing in the chi. So we just gently turn the hands out, bring the hands up, make sure those shoulders stay down. Inhale. Okay, approximately to eye level, then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so that takes care of the shoulders. Okay, now we're going to do the spine. We want to stretch the spine. So, I forgot my visual aid. Just hang on a second. Okay. Okay, this is a visual aid. It was suggested to one of my students. I'm putting this around my right. Okay. Because the student said, if I know what your right hand's doing, then I know what to do with the left. So this is the reason for this, right hand. Okay. Okay. So hold the ball. There. Stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Okay, now we're going to twist the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. All right. That's the spine. Step back. This is for the hip. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Okay. Push the wall. Okay. So here, push the wall. Okay, we'll do the knees. Remember to walk. Heel to the ball of the foot. Turn back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. All right. Okay. Just for check on the balance, always make sure that your feet are at an angle, like a crane or a penguin. Okay. Take it up. If you have balance issues, you use a chair. Use the chair to steady. You can do that. So make sure you follow on that. Stay within your comfort zone. Okay, this is straighten the knee, warm up the knee. Okay, then you kick into the air, shifting the weight, get you ready. Okay, and we do the ankles. Heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, little toe, big toe, little toe, big toe, big toe, little toe, big toe, big toe. Okay. All right. Take care of the ankles. Let's do the fingers here. Inhale and exhale. Count to 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. All right. So we're warmed up. Okay. Ready for the advanced movements. Okay. So in the Sung style, the traditional walk is called a follow step. So for every step, follow step. For every step, follow step. Step, follow step. Okay? That's found in the Sung style. Okay? So if you step forward, step, follow step. Back, follow step. Okay? So you'll notice that it's very prevalent. It wasn't so prevalent in the first 6 moves, but you will notice that in the second move, so in the second 6 movements. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do brush knee, okay? First of all, we want to open and close, which you are familiar with. Open, close, I'll show you. Open with the shoulders, not the arms, shoulders. Inhale, exhale. All right? Okay. All right? So then you're going to, I'll show it this way first. Okay. Shift your weight on the left. Step towards 11 o'clock. So imagine a clock. There's noon, 1 o'clock, and 11. Okay. Step towards 11. Turn and brush knee. Follow step. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little story. You're at a state fair, and you're in the pie making contest, and you won. So it's like here, you're admiring the pie. Okay. You say, "Wow, I won. And so your left hand here is steadying it. You don't want to drop it. It's a prize, It's a state fair. So you don't want to drop it, for heaven's sakes, but you're admiring it. Well, this lady, who's been entering all her life, is so mad. And she's just so mad. She thought she should have won. So here she comes. And she's so mad she's going to kick you. She's going to kick you. So you're admiring your pie, and then you turn and look, and here she comes, and she goes to kick you, and you go, "Oh, don't kick me. Here, have some pie." Okay, so that may help you in learning brush knee. So if you have that story playing in there, kind of like paint a picture. Okay. So you shift your weight, and you step, admire the pie. Steadying it, and you look, here she is, she's coming, and you go, "Oh no, don't kick me, have some pie." Follow step. Now don't ram it in her face. You're going to want to do that, especially when you're learning. That's the problem. You're leaning, okay? You don't have to. She's right here. So step, admire the pie. Look. "Oh, don't kick me. Here, have some pie. Okay? Follow step. So don't be leaning. Keep your back straight. That's the first part. It's very common for everybody wanting to ram it in her face. She's already mad. You don't need to, hurt more her feelings. You just be gentle. Okay? All right? So I'm shifting my weight on the left. I step towards 11 o'clock, put my foot towards 11. Look. Towards 9. Stop. Okay. So we open and close first. Okay. Shift our weight on the left. Step towards 11 o'clock. So your pie, this is your arm and everything, is start 11 o'clock. There she is. Don't kick me. Have some pie. Follow step. Okay. Again. Shift your weight on the left. Step towards 11. Admire the pie. Look. Put your heel down. Don't kick me. Have some pie. All right. Shift your weight on the left so that you step towards 11 o'clock. So your nose, everything's your shoulders. You turn. Put your hand down by your knee. Right hand by the ear. Step. Strike. Brush knee. So we could do it. You can learn it. And so we do it 1. Step. 2, right hand's by the ear, and then 3. Follow step. Don't forget to follow step, and you may find yourself doing this. Correct yourself. You want to keep exercising, my back straight. Keep your back straight because you'll want to do that. You don't need to do that. Okay? One. 2, 3. Okay? So all together without the numbers. Okay. So that's called brush knee. All right? Okay? The second move is called play the lute. Or play the guitar, or we can call it or saw wood. It's like sawing wood. So, so I'll show you from here. So we go here first, brush knee. Okay, the next move. Okay, step back. Let your hands pass each other. Follow step. All right. This is brush knee. Okay. Step. Follow step. Remember the Sung style? So your step, follow step. Okay. Let your hands pass each other. So think of it sawing wood. Okay. All right. Now play the lute is the instrument. It's a Chinese instrument. It's kind of like a Chinese fiddle, or a Chinese violin, or it's like our fiddle. So it's kind of strummed. So that's why they have you. Trying to tell you play the lute. So the hands are passing each other. Okay. So we can relate to probably sawing wood. So just make sure. Remember, chi is coming out. It's going across here. We have meridians. Okay. So that's what you're doing. Okay. It's scanning the arm. So you can do that. So the way I looked at it, I said, well, I'm scanning my arm. Do that. Okay. So let's get to open, close. brush knee, step, follow step. So the right hand stops right about by the elbow. That's common, all right? The hands face each other. So play the lute. Weights on the back, on the right foot. Okay. Open, close. Don't forget to breathe. Did you breathe? Inhale, exhale, open, close. Inhale, exhale. So inhale. Okay, right. So that's play the lute. Okay, the next one is parry, block, and punch. So there's like 3 different moves on this. So we'll spend some time on that one. Like I say, move at your own pace. And at the end of this, I'll do the whole thing from the first section, the second section, and I'll have my back to you so you can follow along. Like pretend like you're right there. Okay, so don't worry about that. That's what we'll practice that. We'll go through the first and second. We'll just put it all together, and you can follow me. Okay, and so if you're in the advance and you already know that, you can just zoom right into. You can just go right into the part where we do the whole thing. So, all right. All right, so parry. Okay, so let's get there first. Open, close. Okay. Remember, admire the pie. Don't kick me, have some pie. Play the lute, let the hands pass each other. Don't forget to follow step. All right? Okay, the next move, since here, when you put your heel down, turn your thumbs to the right or to the front. That's the front. Roll your hands to the front. Your thumbs to the front. That's how we learned it, okay? So, toe here, after you just did, play the lute. Heel down, thumbs, you roll your thumbs to the right. Okay. Okay, right. All right. So I'm going to show you, show the whole thing, and then we'll break it down. Okay. So let's go to, with the brush knee, play the lute, parry, punch. Okay, block and punch. Okay, I know it looks frightening, but that's why it's called the advanced moves. And this really is going to help you in your balance and everything, because it's mindful movement. That's why it's so good for balancing. It makes you more aware of your body movements and stuff. So, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, you know what I mean? So, all right, so let's do the steps first, okay? All right, so I'll show you here. I'm gonna do your front view so you can see that, okay? Heel down, thumbs to the front, thumbs to the right, okay? I'm scanning until my left hand gets to my right elbow. Then I put my foot down, heel, roll the hands to the left, scan the left arm, okay? Then until I get to the elbow, step, right hand comes down, block, punch. All right? Okay. Now, the footwork. Okay, we just did our feet are here because we just did the plie de lutte. Okay. So now heel down. So you want the foot to be at an angle, about 45. It doesn't have to be exact, but you want it wide there. So there, angle. Okay, and if you need to do a stutter step here to get your bounce. Okay, step, angle, step, 90 degrees, and punch. Okay, so that's the footwork. So you may want to work on that first. Okay, so we just did plie de lutte. Okay, and then when I roll the thumbs, when the heel's down, okay, when I step forward, it's going to be an angle, angle, and then straight forward or 90 degrees forward, follow step. That's the Sung follow step, okay? So, we just did the plie de lutte or saw wood, okay? Heel down, so the thumbs in front or to the right. Step forward, make sure that the weight's there. Heel, ball of the foot. Step, 90 degrees, follow step. Okay, all right. Are we getting that on the angle there? Okay. So, it's, our feet are here from sawing wood. Heel down, angle, heel, angle, straight forward, heel, 90 degrees, follow step. Okay. I want to do the feet, or the hands along with it, okay? So we just did saw wood, or plie de lutte. Okay. Heel down, thumbs to the right. Scan, your left hand goes over your right. And when you get right to the elbow, wait. Okay, when you get there, then put your weight down on the left, okay? Right heel, roll your thumbs to the left, scan, get to the elbow. Once you get to the elbow, then put your weight on the right. Step 90, put your right hand down by your right hip, left hand comes down, follow step. Okay? Okay, I know that's a lot, but take a little at a time. All right? Okay, so I'm going to go right in from the beginning of the advanced moves. I'm going to do the open and close, the brush knee, plie de lutte or saw wood, and then parry, block, and punch. Okay. Okay. All right, so we open with our shoulders, inhale, exhale. Shift your weight on the left, step towards 11 o'clock, admire the pie. So your weight's on your right heel. Okay. Here she comes. You see her and put your hands in there. Brush knee, follow step. Here, have some pie. Step back, let the hands pass each other. Follow step. Okay. Put your left heel down, roll your thumbs, scan your right arm. Wait till you get to the elbow before you put your weight on your left. Okay. Step out with your right heel, roll your thumbs, put your left hand out, and so your right hand scans the left, okay, till you get to the elbow. Then put the weight on your right, okay. And step 90, let your right hand come down to your right hip, left hand comes down, then put the, and punch, okay. It's almost like I'll give you just some things to help you out on that, okay? Especially when you get to the block and punch, okay? So remember now, there are meridians here, or dots. Chi's coming out. So as you go, as you do in Tai Chi, as you scan, the Chi flows that way. And that's what you want, okay? So when you're doing, I have to get to it, okay? What you're doing is, here, so that Chi is flowing up to the arm. So just kind of imagine that, okay? Okay, there. And allowing that Chi to flow. You're trying to train, the Chi to flow through, and that's what we want, So as you scan, Chi coming out, you go like that, Chi flows that way. Okay, so you got this. You can even practice that too. You can just do this first, so you get used to it, so it's not so foreign. Okay, and then you can put on the foot and then practice the footwork. Angle, foot, 90 degrees, follow step. Okay, angle, 90 degrees, follow step. Okay, all right. So that block and punch. So what helped me is, it's almost like I hate to use the reference of it, but it's almost like drawing a gun, like the old Western, when the holster's here, So let me get there. Okay, here. Okay, and then I put my 90 degrees. So my right hand's going down by my right holster. Okay. My left hand comes down, and as you put your pressure, you're pulling out of the holster and shoot. Okay. So that helps. If that helps you, then use that. So it's like draw on the holster, punch, shoot. Draw on and shoot. Okay, so you can practice that just in itself. Just take these little pieces. So step 90 degree, block down, drop the left hand down, shoot. Block, shoot, draw. Drop, shoot. You step back, block, shoot. So you can just take that. Draw, boom. Block, shoot. Okay? And just practice that, little pieces. And you put them all together. Okay? Just go through that. Okay? Step 90 degrees. Right hand's by the holster, right? Draw, punch. And it's right about there. Not here, but here. Stop about where the wrist is. That's all you need to do. Okay? Block, punch. Block, punch. Okay? All right. So you put this all together. All right. So start from the beginning of the second section. Okay? Shifting the weight. Step towards 11 o'clock. Admire that pie. See, oh, don't kick me. Here, have some pie. Keep the back straight. Don't ram it in your face, okay? Now we're going to saw some wood or play lute. Step back, let the hands pass. Follow step. Let that left foot come back now. Okay? The ball of the foot. Okay? Heel down. Roll your thumbs. Start scanning your right arm till you get to the elbow. Then put your weight on your left. Follow step. Okay? Then step, roll your hands. Scan the left arm, and don't go forward yet until you get to your elbow. Here, keep your back straight. You're going to be wanting to do this, so just be mindful. There. Okay, and once you get there, then you know, put your weight on your right. Okay. Okay. Then step. When you put your step there, put your right hand by the holster. Right holster. Okay. Walk down. Step, draw, and punch. Okay? All right. Okay? So, one more time. Open, close. Inhale, exhale. Step towards 11 o'clock. Admire that pie. Left hand's by here. There she is. Don't kick me. Have some pie. Okay, play the lute or saw wood. Step, follow step. Okay. Heel down, roll thumbs to the front. Scan the right arm. Don't go forward yet until you get to this elbow. Keep your back straight. Put your weight then here. Step up with your right. That means roll your thumbs. Scan the left. Till you get to the elbow. Then you can put your weight, step, okay, and step 90 degrees. That's when you put your right hand by your right hip or the holster. Block down, okay. Step forward, follow step, and shoot. Okay. All right. Now, then the next move is withdraw and push, okay? Or we sometimes call it apparent close-up. That's what they, trying to tell you. Apparently they are too close, so we must, move them. Okay. Remember, all these moves do have a martial art application to them, but we're focusing on the health part of it, and all, again, working with the chi and all that. Okay. Okay. So we got the block and punch. Okay. The next move. Step back. Follow step. Step forward. Push. Or apparent close up. Okay. Face the front. Open. And close. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go the other way. So, that'll be an interesting feeling. We'll be using the different hands then, okay, or different parts and different steps, okay. All right. So let's do that, and then we'll put it all together from the very beginning. All right. So, we just completed. We're facing the front. Okay, open, close. Okay, this time, put your weight on the right. Step with your left towards 1 o'clock. Okay, 1 o'clock, pie at 1 o'clock. The pie is in the left hand this time, and you're standing it with your right. It's the same thing. You're admiring the pie. There she is. Don't kick me. Have some pie in my left hand. Okay? All right. So it's just different side, all right? So we shift our weight on the right, step towards 1 o'clock. So my pi's at 1, sorry. And my right hand is steady in it, don't want to drop it. Block. Brush knee. Your hand should stay somewhere around by the knee. That's why, hence the, brush knee. So you don't want it way out here. And keep it inside. Okay. So our hands are here, we're opening and close. Open, close. Shift your weight on the right. Step towards 1 o'clock. Okay. Nose, everything's facing. Shoulders, okay, are all facing 1 o'clock. Okay. And then you see her, and you turn. Don't kick me. Have some pie. Okay. Open. Close. Shift your weight on the right. Step towards 1 o'clock. Admire the pie facing 1 o'clock. And then you see her. Hey, no, don't kick me. Have some pie. Okay. So the next move is play the lute again or saw wood. But we step back with our left this time. Let our hands pass each other. Follow step. Okay. So we're here, brush knee. Step back. Follow step. So the weight's on the left this time. Okay. Let the hands pass each other. Okay. So we got the brush knee here. Play the lute, saw wood, step, follow step. Okay. Now we're going to do parry, block and punch. All right. So this is the same, only go in the opposite direction. Okay. So over there, it might be a little more challenging or exciting. We never use the word challenging. It's more exciting. Okay. So here. So the footwork, so you heel, angle, follow step, heel, angle, and toe, go in angle, 90 degrees, follow step. Okay. So let's get there. Open, close, step towards 1, admire the pie. Don't kick me, have some pie. Follow step, don't forget that follow step, and make sure you're not leaning or ramming it in her face. Keep it straight, okay? All right, step back, the right hand passes the left, follow step. So the weight's on your left heel, okay? Heel down, thumbs to the front, but this is the front, or to the left, roll your. Scan the left arm, angle step, okay? Angle step, roll. Now you're going to scan the right arm, get to the elbow. Okay, step, put your weight on the left, okay, 90 degrees, okay. This time, your left hand goes on your left, so your holster is on your left hip. So you're going to be drawing with your left hand. So the left hand comes down, right hand comes down, step, draw, punch, or shoot, okay. And if it feels odd to you, unless you're a lefty, that's normal, okay? But if you're a lefty, you're probably having trouble with going to the right. So, but in Tai Chi, you want to do both sides, of course. You want balance, right? You want balance. You want to be able to do both. And just imagine all the attention that is going on. You're mindfully learning all these moves in your step and being mindful how your step and your weight, okay? So that's why Tai Chi helps you in the balance. So it's like Tai Chi has also been referred to as a dance, and that's what you're doing, is learning the steps to a dance. And there's different styles, and just like there's different dances, different step works and all that. And that's what you're doing, is getting the step work and the arm, what do you do with the hands and so forth, okay? So let's do this to the other way again, to the right. So shift our weight on the right so that we can step towards one, admire the pie. There she is. So don't kick me. So left hand comes by the ear, and just don't kick me. Here, have some pie, gently. Okay. Now step back with your left. Let your hands pass each other. Follow step. Okay. Heel goes down, so thumbs roll to the front or to the left, whichever way you prefer. Scan the left arm. You're not moving yet. The weight's still on your left. Scan. When you get to the elbow, then you can put your weight on the right. Okay. Then step, roll your hands. Okay. Your weight's on your right now. Scan the right. Wait till you get to the elbow. Then you can put your weight on the left foot. Okay. Now you're going to step 90 degrees. That's when your left hand goes by your left hip or holster. Okay. Right hand comes down as you shift your weight. Okay. On your right, as you step forward, draw and punch. Okay. Okay, one more time. Open, close, shift your weight on the right. Admire the pie in the left hand, facing 1 o'clock. Don't kick me, have some pie. It's called brush knee. Get back, saw wood. Okay. Angle, roll, put your heel down, roll your thumbs to the front, to the left. Scan the left arm. Then when you get to the elbow, put your weight. Step, roll, hand, roll the thumbs. Scan the right arm till you get to the elbow. Then you can put your weight. Okay. And step 90 degrees. Left hand goes down by your left hand, getting that, going to your left hip where your holster is. And as this blocks down, step forward and draw and punch. Okay, and the last move here is apparent close-up, and Dr. Lam, push him to the mountain. So, step back, follow step. Step forward, push the mountain. Okay. Face the front. Open. Close. And put the ball on the shelf. Bring your hands down. And that's the conclusion. That's the section 1 and section 2. And all that, okay? So, again, depending on your level and all that, break it down. You can always go over and keep going and go in there and break it down, and all that. Little pieces, take little steps at a time. You know, you're learning to dance, and it'll come. And if you get frustrated, then walk away, you know? Or if you're, or instead of that, go back and just keep reinforcing the moves that you, and previous moves, and then, slowly as you climb the mountain, okay? So, all right, so now I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the section 1 and section 2, and I'll have my back to you, all right? So you can follow right along, all right? Instead of having to, as you're looking at the, turning your neck and trying to see what the heck is he doing. So this way you'll be able to face and do the same direction as I am, okay? All right, so the whole thing, okay? First section, second section, okay. Okay. Bring that. See the ball, lift it, form the letter U, bring it down. Bring it up to my chest, shift the weight, go to put it back on the shelf, follow step, change my mind, bring it back to my chest, open and close, inhale, exhale, okay? Shift your weight, we're going to do single whip, or remember, open the curtains, find them, open the curtains, single whip. Okay, now we're going to wave hands or wash the windows. Step in the bucket, step, switch hands, wash on, step, switch hands, wipe it off, step, switch hands, wash on, step, switch hands, wipe it off, step, switch hands, wash on, step, hands, wipe it off, okay? Check on the ball, open with your shoulders, inhale, exhale, okay? We're going to turn, so shift your weight and look at the left window, okay? So front of the left window, push your hands out, find the curtains, open the curtains, single whip. Okay, left hand has the sponge. Put your left hand in the bucket. Step, switch hand, wash on. Step, switch hand, wipe it off with your towels in the right hand. Step, switch hands. Step, wipe it off. Step, switch hands. Step, wipe it off. Okay. Check on the ball again, open, close. Okay, now we're going into the second section, advance. So shift your weight on the left, step towards 11 o'clock, admire that pie. Don't kick me, have some pie. It's called brush knee. Okay, single whip, play the lute, sorry. Or saw wood, follow step, okay? Left heel down, that rolls the thumbs, scan the right arm. Then put your pressure, step, roll your hand, scan the left arm, down, okay? Step, let your right hand go by the holster, draw your holster, and punch. Step back, apparent close-up. Step forward, follow step, push him to the mountain. Face the front, open, close, okay. Step towards 1 o'clock, admire the pie. Don't kick me, have some pie, brush knee. Step back, play the lute or saw wood. Heel down, thumbs to the left or to the front. Scan the left arm. Then put your weight. Turn, roll the thumbs. Scan the right arm. Weight still on the right here. Then put your weight. Step 90 degrees, left hand down by your left hip. Right hand comes down. Step, draw, and punch. Step back with your left, apparent close-up. Follow step. Push to the mountain, step. Follow step. face the front, open, close, put it on the shelf, bring it down. Okay, so that was the completion of the second section, or the advanced 6 moves. So the whole thing, the first is the basic 6 moves, section 1. Section 2 is advanced 6 moves. And this is the Dr. Paul Lam, spelled L-A-M, okay? And you can pull up information if you want even more. It says, this particular Sung style, keep in mind there are other styles of Tai Chi, and there are like 5 basic styles. So, but this one seemed to through studies that showed that it's backed by the Arthritis Foundation. So, but doesn't mean it doesn't help everything else. It's a health. We actually should say it's actually Dr. Lam's Tai Chi for Health series, and so these particular moves kind of help those who may have some difficulty, with arthritis, which is very common, and all that, and it's helped them a great deal. So, but the main thing here is that you are breathing. Inhale, exhale through the nose. And once you get in moves, you can, even focus more on the breathing. The exercises are just as important as the form itself. So if you feel like you can't stand that long or whatever, you can do things in the chair, okay? So just be mindful of the habits that maybe the not so good habits. We're trying to correct those. One of those is leaning. We don't even know we're leaning because it's been in those years of being, leaning, so forth. Remember, the head weighs about 7 or 8 pounds, so you got to watch. Turn your head down, because that's not helping your balance. Okay, so you want to try to avoid looking down. Okay, try to avoid, be doing. But I know that you're learning and say, well, I want to make sure my foot's doing what it's doing. I can understand that in the beginning, but then when you finally step, you want to make sure that your head is level. Just pretend like you got a book on your head, like the old used to do for the models and stuff. So it's correcting your posture, and how long you have to do it. It's not one of those things that you just do once in a while. You want to get this in your habit. You want to get this in your routine, and do something in Tai Chi and all those. If it's just the exercises, just keep in mind. You got a stiff neck. Okay, well, but be mindful. Don't just, I'm trying to loosen up. Do it with the breathing, okay, and mindful. Do it with the breathing, okay, and the shoulders. And some of the common things, the shoulders are up. We got to get those babies down. It takes a long time to get those shoulders down, especially in a habit. But after a while, the body will react and figure out what you want and all that. You're mindful of the walking. Just keep that in mind. Just do some bad habits. Walk with your heel. Be mindful. Heel down first, then to the ball of the foot. Heel, ball of the foot, heel, ball of the foot. And just be mindful of that, okay? Because you may find yourself going like this. You're going to have to really discipline and undo the bad habits, okay? Heel. And it'll happen if you get this in your practice. Mindful, heel, it'll become. And so a lot of people ask, well, how long do I have to do this, or whatever like that, and how long will I feel? Well, depending on you and your practice and stuff. But if you do daily exercises and do something every day or every other, if you do 30 minutes every other day, and you just kind of build up to it, and 3 to 6 months. So by the fall, if you're a beginner, you should start to notice at least your body doing some better things, and let's try to reduce falling, and above all, breathing. We got mindful. Anyways, that covers that. So the next session we'll be talking about fundamentals of Tai Chi, and why it works, and just simple things to do. Hopefully we'll do some Qigong breathing, which a lot of people out there that have had experience on there, and you can do this in a chair. Okay, so I'd like to do just nothing but Qigong breathing. Just a nice, pleasant session, because it really stresses for the strengthening of the lungs and our breathing apparatus, and all that, because we want to do something to strengthen that, because that's what this, virus is, one of the particular organs that the virus attacks, and we know that we know. So if we can build up that and strengthen it, hopefully we can get through it, and all that too. So the next section will be more on fundamentals and things like that. So for you, be safe, for heaven's sakes, and just follow what, use some, it's common sense actually. Wash your hands and use soap. Remember when you raised your kids and you had to tell them, my kids said, did you take a bath? And I said, yeah. Did you use soap? I could just tell from the look, So no, use soap. So use soap, but let's hope we get through this, and so at least we're doing this, so it doesn't mean, well, I can't do nothing, I can't come to the center and all that. Doesn't mean you can't do something, and practice good exercises that we know strengthens and the organs and so forth, and you'll get that feeling, which is tough to convey to you. So start feeling. My daughter would say you're all cheated up. So the next section will be on that. So be safe, stay within your comfort zone. Please, if you're under doctor's care, make sure you let the doctor know that you're doing Tai Chi. Make sure he says, oh, okay, or he may give you whatever advice. Say, well, okay, but be careful here and there, and all that too. So make sure that you do that, and get this in your routine. Start getting in this. Don't just do once a week, just because you're looking there. Since it's on film now, you can pull it up anytime you want, and but get into a time where you want to set a time to do that, and it doesn't take much. Surprising, it doesn't take much time at all, but your body will certainly appreciate it. Take care of this vehicle, okay? And also it helps you mentally, because we're under, stress, and that doesn't help our immune system either. So this helps stress, and after a while, if you breathe in and out through the nose, eventually the body's going to do that, okay? And you'll start getting deeper breath. So it helps calm you, okay? Breathing, and you want to breathe as an infant, and there's nothing more calm than watching an infant breathing. They're so still, you know what I mean? And then this is moving here. So anyways, enough of that. If you're watching this, that's cool. That means you're starting to get this in your routine, but move at your own pace, all right? See you next time.